from Cookie Land. We've got a wonderful selection of products for you here. So if you're looking for something sweet, something seasonal, you've caught us at the right moment because we are going ahead and going to show you our Halloween treats as well as a sneak peek into holiday 2024. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because we are here at Lady Fortune's Gourmet Cookie Factory. We are famous for our giant fortune cookies. To give you an idea of how gigantic our fortune cookies are, this here is our milk chocolate peanut butter drizzle giant fortune cookie. And actually, this one is the super giant. It dwarfs our normal giant. It features a message on a 1.5 foot long fortune inside. And we decorate these for Halloween, for Christmas, for birthdays, for festivities like, new babies and, pretty much anything you can think of. You get to personalize the message on the inside and we ship them nationwide. These are amazing cookies. Our fortune cookies are made from a recipe I adapted from a Martha Stewart recipe back in the day. And they're made with a bourbon vanilla. But we also feature different flavors. So you could do a fortune cookie with a ginger flavor, a chocolate flavor, a peanut butter flavor, pretty much any kind of flavor you can imagine, lemon, lychee, anything. But these are really, really fun. And these are those cookies that literally put us on the map back in 2004 when we opened our doors for the first time. We were featured on Food Network for multiple television specials, including Best of Sweet, Top 5, and there was a Top 5 Best of Christmas as well as Food Factory back-to-back shows. So anyway, these are our giant fortune cookies, but we do so much more than just fortune cookies. Since 2004, when we opened, we've been adding on. We are now manufacturing cookies for companies like Williams-Sonoma, Sur La Table, Dylan's Candy Bar. We have a really impressive list of clientele that we manufacture for right here out of our small Southern California facility in the Los Angeles area. So we also do gingerbread houses, and we do them in all sorts of different sizes. This is our haunted cottage. Now here you don't see the plaque that usually goes right here front and center, but we personalize these as well. So we can put your last name, your first name, we can put Happy Halloween, Happy Haunting, Spooky Time, anything at all. And look at the detail on there. Do you see this sugar sparkle glitter and a little purple spider web? I think it's so cute. This is all made from sugar. So we use an American royal icing. So it's made with a higher concentration of or a higher percentage of cornstarch, and it's American cornstarch. And so the icing is nice and crunchy, but it melts in your mouth. So it's not hard. It's really delicious and tasty. And these can be personalized pretty much any way you like. Look at the pumpkin over there. He's so cute. And that little ghost. They're just waiting for you guys to come inside and take a look. And these are not just beautiful to look at. They're also delicious. I wish you could smell that gingerbread. And we also make these in a cocoa dough as well. So if we use Ghirardelli cocoa, they're really delicious. Look at that little window. Look at that. We cut everything out by hand. Everything's done by hand. Everything is fresh. Has a little candy corn on the top. Isn't that adorable? But if that's a little too much gingerbread real estate for you, I've got something else over here. This is our mug topper. How cute is that? So this is a little teeny weeny little house, itsy bitsy teeny tiny, as we like to say. And it is designed to fit on your favorite mug so that you can sip a cup of hot cocoa or coffee, and you've got your little gingerbread mug topper right there. And if you like, just dunk it inside and eat it. Isn't that adorable? I love the little pumpkin. And we also do ghosts and spiders and witch hats and shoes. They're just adorable. Look at the detail on that with all the spider webbing and everything. Little crooked window. That's so cute. True story. One of my girls didn't know how orientation of the door was. So she made them all crooked. And I was like, you know what? This looks cuter than a straight window. We're going to keep it all crooked. And you know what? The rest is gingerbread history. Look at that. So cute. So these are mug toppers. We make these for stores. They come packaged. They come, in sets or individually. You can go to your Williams-Sonoma store and you'll find these in store this holiday season. We also have our cookies that are hand decorated. So we've got our set. This is the kind of cookie, this is a set of 6. But we do the decorations and we also do the giant cookies as well. So we've got candy corn, we've got pumpkins. Look at that guy, he's just smiling at you. Hello. So we make these in a delicious bourbon vanilla sugar shortbread cookie. The sugar shortbread is a combination of the best of both worlds, in my opinion, which is why I formulated it that way. So it's not too sweet and not too fatty. It's actually just a perfect combination. And they hold up really nicely. So these do not crumb as readily as sugar cookies do. And they're also not as heavy as a traditional shortbread cookie. They're delicious. This is our candy corn. And I've also got haunted houses. I've got witches. I've got black cats. How cute these are. The witch hat and then the pumpkin. And I have a haunted house as well. And then for Halloween, we also do the macarons. So we do have our macaron boxes. We pipe everything. Look at that little Frankenstein inside. Isn't that cute? We've got mummies and ghosts. Our macarons are absolutely delicious. We make them from scratch in small batches. We never freeze our macarons. And we fill them with an irresistible buttercream. It's a richly flavored buttercream. So you can get even vanilla, a chocolate, raspberry, pistachio, butterscotch. There's a lot of different flavors you can get. Now on to Christmas holiday time. Oh, but before I do, here's our smaller haunted house. These are our 3-dimensional cookies. This one is a chocolate cookie, the one I was telling you about with Ghirardelli. Isn't that adorable? That's technically 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 delicious chocolate cookies. Perfect for sharing, but who would want to share a cookie like that? I know I can eat it all in one sitting. Yummy. So this is a wonderful cookie. We also have our trick-or-treaters, because one haunted house will be complete without trick-or-treaters. These are 3D cookies as well. And the cool thing is that we can private label these for stores, or we can personalize them, pretty much for any occasion. So if you wanted to, you could literally put a little plaque or your favorite trick-or-treater's name right on there. One of the things that's made us successful over the years is the fact that we can produce pallets of product for stores, but we can also kind of, focus in and create one cookie. There's no minimum orders for most of our products. We can produce one cookie and personalize it for you. So that's something that our customers really appreciate, because no order is too large or too small. We'll ship pallets, truckloads, but we'll also ship that one special package nationwide. So that's actually a very special thing that we do. So this is our holiday house. This is a sneak peek at our beautifully decorated holiday house. We have the little gingerbread man. Look at this little guy with this little scarf and the happy, bright smile. Look at those 3-dimensional windows. I love those personally. They're all hand done. Even the yellow inside is painted by hand. We have a festive red door with a festive green wreath, all edible, and it features a delicious candy cane on the top. Isn't that beautiful? And I just, again, wish you could smell that gingerbread. We are actually one of the few companies that uses irradiated ginger. Ginger is a dirty spice. It's called a dirty spice in the industry because it's a root spice. And a lot of the places that they come from ground that may be contaminated. So we go that extra step because we're also kosher certified. My rabbi actually told me about the irradiation of ginger, because most spices are kosher, but ginger needs to be irradiated just to make sure that it doesn't have any microorganisms or bacteria on it. So we use an irradiated ginger from Thailand, and it's delicious. It's freshly ground. It's so good. And it just smells so much like the holiday season. And then, of course, we have another style of our gingerbread house as well. If you want to see more, look at that. Isn't it pretty? And then this one features a back that's also decorated. Isn't that pretty? Look at the little tiny buttons and snowflakes. Even the little plaque over here, that's handmade. That's not actually a mint candy. That is actually a royal icing hand pipe circle with a edible print on it. Look at how pretty the piping is. And we have a beautiful little holly berry. Oh my gosh, and look at the windows and the gumdrops. They're so adorable. I love these. And you know, every holiday season, it's funny because we make so many of these houses, but my friends always ask me for a special gingerbread house that they can personalize. And this one also can be personalized. You can personalize right up here on the plaque that we can put on the house. Now, if you're more traditional and you want to make your own gingerbread house, but you don't want to go through the aggravation of assembling it from scratch, because if anyone's ever put a gingerbread house together, oh my gosh, you literally need to be a gingerbread architect to put it together and hold it and make sure that the sides don't fall off. We've got something for those people as well. We have our pre-made gingerbread houses. Aren't these adorable? They come stamped by hand. We've made little impressions in the gingerbread, and we've got the door, the windows. We have our beautiful roof, and you can actually use these impressions as a guide. So if you have younger children or just people that aren't apt at decorating, these serve as a terrific guide to basically decorate. And we do sell kits. And one of the fun things that we do with these kits is we actually sell these kits not only to families that are looking to decorate for the holidays, but also to corporations. We actually get a lot of corporate orders where these companies want to bring people together over a gingerbread house, decorate with their corporate colors. So we'll provide candy in the corporate colors. So for example, you could be IKEA and you can do a royal blue and yellow candies that we will provide in the kit along with the icing, and you get the pipe and you get to do all this, but the house is pre-made. So it's really, you know, it would be really difficult to mess it up, you know? So it's fun. Yes, team building, exactly. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And then we're also doing Grinch cookies. These are going to be the Grinch cookies. These are available in Williams-Sonoma. But look how adorable these are. It's a 6 cookie set. So they're back to back. Got a Grinch on the front, Grinch on the back. And they come with the head, the body, and the legs. No wonder he's feeling Grinchy. We put this guy apart. I love the Grinch too. These are exclusively available at Williams-Sonoma beginning in October. So right now it's Grinch season here at the factory, and we're producing thousands and thousands of Grinch cookies. Aren't they adorable? But these can also be done as any other style. I mean, it doesn't have to be the Grinch. We can do Christmas carolers. We can do pretty much anything. And of course, we've got our little ornaments and our mug toppers for Christmas. This is an ornament. The difference is it has a beautiful base, and you can actually double this up as an ornament on the Christmas tree because it comes with little ornament hooks. Isn't that cute? And these come in a variety of different colors. We've got blue, white, red, green. I mean, any color you can imagine. They're all made fresh. They're delicious. You can buy them from our website or from Williams-Sonoma as well. And then these over here are going to be our mug toppers. And these are mug toppers for Christmas season. And again, if that's too much gingerbread real estate, this is a perfect single serve size. I know I can eat at least a dozen of these by myself. But then again, I'm the cookie monster. So last but not least, I want to show you our beautiful marshmallows. Look at the detailing on that marshmallow. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, this is a vanilla bean, Madagascar vanilla bean marshmallow, and it's sitting on a solid chocolate base. and it's adorned with red and green nonpareil sprinkles. This is so amazing because here's the thing. I'm going to confess. They're supposed to be dunked into a cup of coffee or cocoa or whatever favorite hot beverage you have. I just eat them by themselves because they're so good. This is a fresh handmade marshmallow. You can't beat that. I mean, it's just delicious. So it's absolutely yummy. Look how squishy that is. And our marshmallows are kosher because we use a bovine gelatin, kosher certified. It's delicious. And we are working on a vegan option as well. We're actually in the process of finalizing it. So we can basically, cut the cow out of it. So there goes our marshmallow. Now, I'd love to take you on a little tour so you can see our factory. This is Grinch's. Look at all those Grinch cookies. Look at that. And this is what they look like before they're assembled. We also do custom lollipops. Look at those. That is a champagne flavored handmade lollipop. And we adorn it with an edible logo. So it's really delicious. Here's more of our mug toppers. Look at that. This is how they look like on the trays. There they are. Look at that. They get decorated. We are in the process of decorating Grinch cookies. This is how they get done. Look at that. Each one individually. It's a labor of love, and we have a lot of that here. Ooh, look at this. Besides the Grinches, here, I'm going to take this off. Check this out. Trick or treat. Yummy. I would totally eat these. So these are some more of our head, body, and legs cookies, kind of like the Grinch, same concept. They're back to back, sets of 6. And somebody lucky is going to be receiving these. They are available at Williams-Sonoma. Ooh, look at the mummies. Look at that. Boo to you too. Look at that. I love it. So we've got miles and miles of cookies over here. Look at all this. These are the cookies before they get iced and decorated. Look at that. Yummy. And I can smell that Madagascar vanilla. It's so yummy. And then over here we have more Grinch cookies. Look at that. So we've got lots of Grinch cookies. We're also making Rice Krispie treats. We also do a lot of work with corporate clients. We actually have a lollipop order for a company, one of my favorites, Sephora. And what we're doing is we're doing our beautiful swirled lollipops. And then we just label them. So, again, we cater to a variety of different clients. So some of our clients want things completely decorated. Some clients are just more basic and they just want a label on a delicious lollipop. This is an example of one of our clients that's doing a logo on cookies. These are our 3-inch rounds. Isn't that pretty? And they're so good. And it's got icing and cookie and it's just the right thickness. I love the cookies. So thank you for visiting my factory. If you have any questions, I would love to answer those.
Yes, Daria. Oh my gosh, this was amazing. My jaw is dropping at the detail and attention to love with the Grinches and the Frankensteins and oh my goodness. So many good questions popped into the chat here. Specifically speaking about the pumpkin cookies, they are adorable. And how much do they retail for?
So those cookies retail, I believe, at $24.95. It's a set of 6 handmade cookies, and they come shipped to you. We don't have those available on our site, but they are special order. So if somebody wants to do a set of 6, cookies like that, we can do that. But right now you can buy them on Williams-Sonoma, and they do retail at $24.95.
Thank you. And then do you ship across the US?
Yes, we do. We do. Right now it's a little tricky because chocolate products need to be shipped expedited on ice. So we are shipping a lot of gel ice packs right now this time of year. We recommend transit time to not exceed 2 days. because we put in the cool kits and everything, but we also have a variety of items that are icing. So the icing doesn't melt. So they're, they're ground year round, as I call it.
So we have a comment here from Jay. "'Tis the season." True, totally getting into the holidays. How long does it take for you and your team to assemble these gingerbread houses with all that detail?
So that's a very good question. I always tell my clients that you're going to lose the weight with Lady Fortunes, and everybody immediately thinks, oh my God, weight loss with a cookie? Like, no, you're going to not wait forever and a day to get your customized product. Lady Fortunes does have the quickest turnaround time in the industry. Most orders are available to ship within 24 hours, some even that same day. We do bake everything fresh. We don't have anything sitting on shelves. All of these houses here, for example, this is how the gingerbread houses start. They start as pieces. Oh my God, these are still a little warm. Look at those windows and everything. Each one is hand cut. Look at that. So they're going to our decorators right now so that they can start the process of icing. A gingerbread house takes about 2 days because we'll bake it and ice it one day, and then the next day we assemble. So it's about 2 to 3 days, because depending on if we do it in the morning, in the evening. But again, it's the quickest turnaround time in the industry. A lot of companies will quote 2 to 3 weeks to ship a customized product. We would pretty much quote, no more than 3 days. So it's very, very, very quick.
And I assume that you have to wait for the gingerbread to dry before you can ice it. Is that correct?
Not exactly dry,
Cool.
So basically, gingerbread needs a resting period of about 8 to 10 hours. However, once it's cool, we can start icing all of the details. So one of the little tricks that we've learned over the years is, rather than decorating the house once it's assembled, we kind of get a jump ahead and keep the freshness going by decorating the house once it's cool in pieces, and then taking the pre-decorated pieces and assembling them with our sugar mortar the next day. That way the gingerbread tastes fresh, it's delicious. In fact, I have people complaining to me that, hey, I bought a gingerbread house. It was supposed to be for decoration, and my kids ate it. My husband ate it. We opened the bag and it smelled so good, we just couldn't help ourselves. It's soft. It's still delicious. This is not your run-of-the-mill old cardboard tasting gingerbread house. This is the kind of gingerbread house you would make at home if you were a cookie queen like me.
I can say I've tried to eat the gingerbread houses because they look so enticing, but they never taste good. So I would definitely need to try one of yours, Daria.
Ours are delicious. It's my mother's recipe that we used to make when I was a child. It's a Bavarian gingerbread recipe. So we use very aromatic spices, everything freshly milled, and then the dirty spices are irradiated, like ginger, for example. Then we have allspice, clove, nutmeg. I mean, it's a perfect blend. If you could put Christmas into a spice jar, there it is.
And there's a comment here in the chat. Well, now I realize why my homemade gingerbread cookies end up with runny icing if they're supposed to be rest for 8 hours before decorating.
Yes.
Yes, good thing to know. And then a question we had come through, which I think got answered, but I want to talk about price points on it, is the question with, can you customize cookies for brands and companies? So we saw that you definitely do that. So what is the price points on customized cookies?
So our customized cookies start at, believe it or not, $2 a piece, retail. It really depends on what kind of cookie you're getting. You can do a personalized fortune cookies, for example. You can also do sugar cookies with a personalized logo, photo, your favorite artwork, printed in our proprietary blend of edible inks. They're delicious. And, we print these on our proprietary food printers, which are actually different than the normal food printers available on the market, because rather than just screening on top, ours actually have an air injection system, which allows for a more vibrant and vivid design. It's something that I prototyped about 10 years ago and brought it to life shortly thereafter. But, people have been trying to figure out how to keep these images so vivid. It's an air injection system, and it's just, it really is incredible.
Wow. That's so interesting. I would have never guessed. Awesome. Well, we are almost out of time. So reporters, if you have any more questions, please drop them into the Q&A or chat feature now. And I just want to remind you that samples, press releases, images, and descriptions, all that good stuff that you may need for your stories can be found at mediaandmerch.com. So thank yous
And
coming.
just to remind everyone, we are a woman-owned business. I am a certified woman-owned business. So that's always a plus. We're also kosher certified, like I said before. You know, even if you're not Jewish, it doesn't matter because you answer to a higher standard. So do we. You know, it's a good thing, especially when you're eating products that may be made overseas. You know, you never know what they're putting into there. So, you know, our products are all made with you know, the highest quality ingredients. That's why the taste is even better than the look. And that's kind of hard to beat because the look is really beautiful.
That's what I was just about to say. That's crazy. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Daria, for being here with us and representing Lady Fortunes. It was a great presentation.
Thank you so much, everyone. And contact us. We'll get you samples. I'm really excited to work with everyone. And thank you from Cookie Land.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.